Today we'll be trying something very different, an experiment with colors. The colors that I'll be using are orange and a blue. Going nude again with the lips and using a blue liner on an orange eyeshadow. Now you might feel that you cannot carry off an orange eyeshadow, but I just feel that unless you don't try, you will not know if you can. There are colors at makeup stores that you might just look at, like shades of yellow, green, fuchsia, pink, or a blue, or even orange for that matter, and you might just feel that you can no way carry it off. But I would strongly recommend that you go on, try them out in case if you feel that you would want to wear it or can carry it off, go ahead and pick them up. So for today, I will start off with the eyes again and then move on to foundation, blush and lips. To start off, I will be using the MAC Paintpot in Groundwork. Applying it all over the lid. For the orange eyeshadow, I'll be using this shade, which is by MAC again, and it is called Orange, with an angular eye shading brush. This is the Sigma brush in E70. Taking a lot of product because this texture is matte. Dabbing off the excess and patting on as much product as I can. Orange is a color which will not show until you do not apply a lot. So press on as much product as you can, because even while blending it will tend to get a little lighter. Now just to blend off any harsh lines, I'm using the Sigma E45 Tapered Blending brush and just running it all across the edges. For the highlight area, I'm using Rice Paper by MAC with the exact same brush. As a kajal, I'm using Smolder by MAC. Now for the eyeliner, instead of doing a very basic black, I'm using a blue, which is called Siahi by MAC. Now this was launched in their Mickey Contractors collection, and this is how beautiful the blue is. It's not like an electric blue, it's a more toned down greenish kind of a turquoisey blue. Now using it with a B&D Professional number 33 brush, which is a pointed brush, eyeliner brush. Now for this look, I'm not going to wing out the liner, I'm just going to do a very thin, close to the lash line liner. So if you have a look at her eyes right now, the orange really stands out, and I think the blue just complements the orange. So they're basically opposite colors. If you have a look in the color wheel, they complement each other very well. So in case if you do not want to go in with the blue and just want to go and play safe with the black, that will still look nice, because anything that's darker than an orange will look very pretty. Now if you feel that you want to use the orange below the eye, you could use the orange just under the lash line and make it look even more orangey. But for now, I would just stick to the black coal inside and not do the orange below. Now we'll just move on to the lashes. Using the Maybelline Colossal Volume Express. Using the mascara from above as well as below. Now moving on to the face, I'll start off by using the MAC Prep+Prime Face Primer, taking a little bit onto the fingers. Now looking at Nehal's face, She does not have too many spots, marks or dark circles or anything, and there are a little bit of marks, yes, but I feel that I do not want to cover that, so I will just skip the routine of a concealer and move on to foundation. For a foundation, I will be using the MAC Studio Fix Fluid, taking a little bit of it on my hand and using a MAC 190 brush and making downward strokes so that we don't go against gravity and raise the facial hair. Make sure that you're taking good amount of long strokes so that it gets blended quickly and also there are no lines that are formed. Fill into the hair scalp and the hairline, because in photographs the scalp would look a different color and your face would look a different color if you leave it bare and empty. Now remember, just like eyeshadow, foundation also follow the same rule of less is more. So start off with very little. In case if you feel that you'd want to use a little bit more product, take on more only then. Because once you apply foundation that is more, you can never take it off unless you wipe off the whole thing and you'll have to reapply. Be very gentle around the eye area because it tends to be extremely sensitive. Next, use a loose powder to set your liquid foundation so that it does not move or budge from its place. Press it into the skin. Make sure to apply a lot of powder under the eyes because that's where you tend to get a lot of lines and it becomes very obvious. So powder under the eyes is the most important here after your foundation. Next, for the blush, I'll be using a peach color in B&D. Again, peach and orange go in the same family, so just applying a hint of it over the cheeks. Smile. Now for the lipstick, again, main focus here is eyes, so since it's a bright orange color, the lips have to be extremely muted. You could even just stick on to using your original lip color and just using a little bit of lip balm because that will give you a little glossy effect. Or another way of doing it is by just using a lip pencil and leaving it, or using a lip gloss and just leaving it. So now I just used a little bit of a lip balm on her lips to moisten it, just taking it all off. Applying just a lip gloss all over her lip. This is a MAC Dazzleglass, again in a peaches shade. This is called Utterly Posh. And using a lip brush and just taking very little of it and applying it all over the lip, just to give it a little bit of a sparkle. So this is the exact look, how it is going to look in case if you try the same thing on, obviously with different shades if you're using different brands again. It's totally up to you what colors you want to play with. In case if you feel like using a yellow, go on, try it out and experiment. A yellow and a green combination again goes very well. So again, experiment with your share of colors and make sure to take off all your makeup before going to bed, because even a speck of makeup left on your skin is going to cause a lot of damage and harm. So make sure that you're investing in a good makeup remover, taking it all off and then going to bed after applying a moisturizer. Hope you guys enjoyed this video and I will see you very shortly, and goodbye.